The Cummer has a new exhibit called Sporting Fashion, and we have Kevin Jones and Holly Karras here to tell us why you need to go and check it out. Hey guys, thank you so very much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
It is my pleasure, I promise. So tell us about the newest exhibit.
Well, this exhibition is 12 years in the making and finally got here. A little bit of a delay because of COVID, but we're happy that it's going to be opening at the Cummer next week.
12 years in the making?
It was to find the objects. This is actually the catalog that goes with the exhibition.
Cool.
344 pages. The show is actually half of the catalog because it's so large,
Right.
but they're all actual artifacts from 1800 to 1960. None of this is reproduction. This is actual women's sport fashion, as we like to call it, that will teach all of us how this kind of dress that we all wear today actually came about.
That's really cool. Okay, so what are some of the highlights of this exhibition?
Well, there are 64 looks that are in the exhibition. As Kevin said, all the parts of them are historic items of clothing, but it's everything from promenading to beachwear to croquet to basketball,
roller derby.
What? Roller derby?
Roller derby. Yeah, it's so much fun. As Kevin said, you know, we're so used to clothes, you know, because we put them on every day.
Right.
But to see 160 years of clothes that were specifically designed to allow
like
women to
activewear.
be outdoors.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like the old school activewear.
Exactly.
It is, but you know, these women that were wearing this, they were also entrepreneurs. You know, we know what this sportswear looks like, but 150 years ago, what would you wear when you were doing whatever
Mountain climbing.
activity, mountain climbing outside?
Yeah, I don't, it's a good question, right?
Yeah.
You're like,
well, come see. And you're gonna find out.
Exactly.
that's really neat. Okay, so so why is this exhibition important to see?
I think it's very timely. You know, if a man was out doing something fun, energetic outdoors, and a woman saw that guy doing it, and she wanted to participate, she had to figure it out. According what was appropriate for her time.
Right.
And also then being an entrepreneur, trying to figure out what would be appropriate in her time to wear. And how that changed.
Were a lot different, right?
Very different. You know, and it goes from fashion to sport fashion, but then we have that divide that happens around 1900 from what we think of as sportswear, but into uniforms for specific sports.
Whoa,
you know,
okay,
and
cool.
all of that just meshed together and is literally in this exhibition.
History is so rad. I'm always enamored by history, and it is always so much more complex and cool than you ever give it credit for. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's amazing. Okay, so are there any programs related to this exhibition?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of great programming that you can find out more information about on our social media channels. It's a great opportunity for a spring break visit, just gotta say.
Yeah.
But we're also partnering with a lot of women's sporting groups in the community to be on site on our Friday evenings too, to give some demonstrations about what they're doing today.
That's really, really cool. Okay, so what does this exhibition mean to you personally?
Oh gosh, well, I'm so excited that we're finally hosting it because it's been a couple of years in the making. But you know, we've had several fashion exhibitions at the museum and they've always been so popular, I think because they're relatable and at the same time they're not. And so it does serve to really contextualize the past in a new and different way.
Yeah, isn't that interesting with history? Like it can be completely relatable, but at the same time, you're just like
mind blown.
Yeah, you're like, what?
Yeah.
Like that is all. I've always found that to be so fascinating. And then when you go through time, like these are people just like me and you, right?
Exactly, right. And they wanted to have fun. They wanted to go outdoors. They wanted to participate. They wanted to look good at the same time. Exactly. And you know, what would they wear? We still think today, what am I going to wear when I go and do whatever? I was thinking, what am I going to wear when I come this morning to, you know, talk with you?
Yeah.
So but for women, so many years ago, it was a much more unknown.
Right, for sure.
Because, you know, women were not allowed to participate in a lot of things that men just automatically had access to.
Just always assumed, right? Yeah.
Or even people in various economic strata, you know.
So where can I send folks for more information?
You can always find more information on our website, www.cummermuseum.org, and on our social media channels.
Excellent. Thank you both very much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. This is incredibly interesting. Jordan.